There's a doo-doo in my butt.
Ew, what?
Today, I decided to talk about space and the existence of like extraterrestrial life. And I wanted to know how Angel feels about aliens.
Nope.
That's a big nope sandwich for you?
It's a big nope sandwich.
I mean, you're afraid of aliens?
Yes. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I'm almost like 110%. You're like 109% sure that we've all been probed. And I know I'm chuckling right now, but I really
it's a
do.
real deep fear.
Yeah.
So you believe that aliens exist?
Yes. And I believe, like, when you go to sleep, like, there's a chance that you just get... And then you don't even know that you did that.
Do you think that the government is aware that there's aliens?
A million trillion gazillion %! Oh my gosh! Yes!
What?
Not even a question.
So,
What is that? Area 51?
Right.
Hello? I'm not even like, wow. And then, did you hear about that? It's like up in our solar system right now. And they think it's like something from another species.
What is it?
It's just this big, it's like this thing that's just going around our atmosphere.
Like Earth?
Uh-huh. And they think that it's like some sort of like intelligent thing that was sent by another species.
Why do they think that?
Because it's too smart.
Is it like moving around or something?
Oh, I found it. It's called...
Why don't you read that?
Oumuamua, remember?
Yeah.
I told you about this.
What is it?
It's the first known interstellar object to visit our solar system. It was discovered October 19th, 2017. This is from NASA.
And it's an object visiting?
The first confirmed object from another star to visit our solar system. For decades, we've theorized that such interstellar objects are out there, and now, for the first time, we have direct evidence they exist. It's highly elongated, about 10 times as long as it is wide, with a complex, convoluted shape. We also found that it had a reddish color similar to objects in the outer solar system, and confirmed that it is completely inert without the faintest hint of dust around it. It's dense, composed of rock and possibly metals, has no water or ice, and that its surface was reddened due to the effects of irradiation from cosmic rays over hundreds of millions of years. Okay, so that's like what the government's telling us.
It's kind of hard conceptually for me to believe that like we're the only ones. There's no way that space goes
Oh, good. I thought you were like going against me on this.
No, I don't think it's possible for space to go for infinity and the only living things exist on this planet when there's like bajillions of planets that exist in like the infinite space that is out there. And I also think it's crazy for people to not believe that we've ever been contacted by aliens.
Oh, 100%.
But now my question though is, why be afraid of them? Is it just like a fear of the unknown thing?
Well, there was this thing, I believe it was on 2020. I can't tell you. I can't remember the title or anything, but when I was growing up, there was like this special on 2020, and it might have been around when Signs came out or something, and they shot it in night vision, and it was terrifying. It was just this house that was like under contact, or this guy had got contact, and you know how night vision's already creepy in general, so it just like added that like extra, you know,
it's good production.
Whatever, shut up. But yeah, whatever. It was just, it worked, and it scared me. And I don't know, I guess it goes back to what you're kind of fed. Like, we all have a vision of what an alien looks like. It's that head.
But that to me is crazy too, that like,
yeah, it goes back to like the dinosaurs.
We think that there's this one alien. Like, you mean to tell me just we're the only ones that look like this? Everybody else in the universe looks like the alien picture that we made.
Right.
That's why I like Rick and Morty, because they have like the most random
alien looking people.
Yeah, this is super funny.
Why am I scared of aliens? Just to circle back.
Because I think in movies they always kind of make it this bad thing for the most part, except like E.T., I guess. But when aliens come to the planet, it's always like they're here to take over our planet or
Probe us.
murder everybody or put stuff in our butt.
Yeah.
I feel like there could be the possibility
That they're like friendly, kind of like Casper.
Or well, Casper's a ghost.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I think it's possible for them to be coming here to save us from ourselves even. Like, we just got all this stuff about how we're destroying the planet. We got like 50 years to live before, you know, we all blow ourselves up or whatever.
Well, yeah, like they might have this technology out there that'll help us.
They come here with the sauce, but we're so busy being afraid of it because of movies that we deter it and we end up destroying ourselves. Or they're just like, these guys are too dumb for this anyways. Let them buy their sense and blow up their planet.
Well, what do you think an alien looks like then?
For all I know, we are the aliens. And that's why we're f***ing up the planet.
Could be. We're just parasites.
Because think about it, like dinosaurs were here.
Yeah.
Maybe this planet was a dinosaur planet, and then we landed on it.
No, the meteor killed them.
That's what we say. Well, the meteor could have been our own spaceship.
So we were the meteor. The human race was the meteor.
Bow.
Whoa!
And then they have like all those different types of man that existed before. Like Neanderthals and whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and then we just evolved into this from being on this planet. But like, we could have been those cavemen. Those were the aliens that landed here. Their spaceship crashed here, killed all the dinosaurs. Then we took over the planet, did what we do, be parasites, and we eat planets.
Eat.
Now we're about to be done with this one, and Elon Musk is gonna make a rocket and send some people out. We'll land on the next one and do the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Those humans will adapt to whatever that planet's environment is. Maybe we turn into like some kind of weird gaseous creature over the next 50,000 years, and we're like jellyfish people. Consume that planet. Get on ships.
I don't know if I like the whole, like, so that's all we're doing? That's all you envision?
I mean, that's what it said in the Matrix. I mean, it's pretty obvious that is what we do. Like, drain stuff of its resources until it's dead.
Wow,
but that's if we're the aliens.
Okay, what if we're not? Do you think that they look like the green with the black eyes? Big heads? I'd be cool if like aliens look like Martian.
Really though?
Yeah, he'd be cool.
Like
in cartoon form.
Right, okay.
No, like in cartoon.
Like if a thing walked up with just a black hole for a face talking to you.
Like cartoon form, like Roger Rabbit style.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
That would be cool if they were just straight up cartoons.
So then, so then what do you think that they look like? I feel like they probably are scary. Have you watched V?
I don't remember what it was.
I was upset when they canceled that show, but aliens took the form. They took human, like, the human body. Like, but underneath, they were like this reptilian, weird type thing. I mean, that kind of goes off of, like, we might be walking amongst aliens right now.
I think that could be very likely.
Yeah.
To get through space, you have to be able to travel at a certain speed. That, like, right now, we can't travel at that speed. So when they measure stuff in light years, that's a theoretical measurement of, like, if you could travel at the speed of light, it would take you this many years to get to X destination. But humans can't even do that anyway. Like, we can travel at the speed of sound. You can't really go much faster than that. And if you tried to travel at the speed of light, your molecules would come apart. Like, that's why you can't do it.
Would be like Infinity War? Or we kind of like spread?
Yeah, you would just turn into dust and like, oh. There was this other report where these scientists figured out a way to teleport a molecule from one place to another, like across a room. I forgot how they did it, but they were talking about like teleportation like they do in Star Trek. But even in that, they were saying that if you could teleport in real life, what it would require would be to break your molecules, all the molecules of your body into molecules, and then send them via like a light beam to another place, and then recompile it back correctly.
Yeah.
So there was a movie, I think it was in Spaceballs, I want to say, where like they teleported a guy, and then he was just like a blob of like, and that's why, because like you would like, how would you figure out how to do that, you know? But they have teleported a molecule. Like, that's actually occurred in real life. Who knows? Maybe we're on our way to being teleported.
I think so. That'd be cool.
Like, in space, it's like, also you're dealing with dimensions and time and stuff like that, to where it's more than just simply traveling from one place to another. Because if you go, like, into a black hole, matter is getting like destroyed and re-put back together and sent into another dimension kind of thing. Like that's some whole other shit.
Those are always scary. I've always
Black
been scared of
holes.
those too. Like learning about black holes in like 4th grade. It was like terrifying. I was like, so this thing just like sucks everything in and then they're just gone. And my teacher was like, yes. And I was like, that's messed up. I feel like I've been conditioned to associate that with bad. Aliens, scary, bad.
But at the same time, for all we know, they're already here.
I mean, I think they are.
So then, what if you found out that somebody you already know, like what if I was like, hey, I got something to tell you.
Jeez.
I'm from a faraway land. And I like unzipped myself.
Whoa, whoa.
It was like a spider thing.
Oh no! I'm like, a spider thing? You had to go there? I'd probably grab, like, I don't know. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Put your suit back on. Put your suit back on.
Put it back.
And I was just like crawling.
I mean, I'd be cool. I'd be cool if you were like, if it was you and you're cool. But if you like did that and you tried to eat me.
No, I didn't say I'm trying to eat you. I just wanted to like be like, I want to be honest with you.
And then you're gonna just.
I want to come out of the closet.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, oh.
This is a different kind of coming out story. Oh. Whoa. I mean.
What? So if were already here and people that you knew, you just found out.
I'd be cool with it then.
So then you're not really afraid of aliens.
I'm afraid of the ones that I have seen on, like, movies and TV. Like the ones that, like, do human experiments, like drain your blood or possess you.
What's crazy about that to me is, like, we look at aliens as doing these things to us, but, like, we do that stuff to, like, animals and bugs and whatever.
You right.
And I feel like that's how dogs probably feel that way when they go to the vet. And they're like, you took me to these aliens to put me on this metal table to have them, like, stick me with some shit.
Sorry.
We don't think that we should be, like, feared a lot of the time in those situations. We're just, like,
that's true.
Trying to learn something.
That's true.
Do I want to be cut open and have my blood taken out?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. But also, this is the other thing, too. We always assume aliens are, like, super intelligent. Which I guess if you had to, like, travel through space and time, like, you would have to be pretty damn smart, because you're smarter than us, at least. Mm. But I also thought, like, what if aliens came here and they were dumber than us?
That'd be interesting.
Maybe they only knew how to do that, or some type of genetics that enabled them to do that. But then when they got here, like, they didn't know anything. And then they couldn't even help us. We had to help them.
So do you think that people have already seen aliens?
I think some people have, but I think they're so slick.
Do you think they're aliens in labs, hidden underground? On the way to Vegas?
So specific about Vegas all the time.
Because there's too much dead space over there. Like, I can't believe. There's probably, like, some, like, underground spaceship thing.
I wouldn't be surprised at that.
Where's the place with the aliens?
Area 51?
No, but what is it called?
It's called Area 51.
No, there's a... Like,
Roswell?
Yeah.
That's New Mexico.
Oh, okay. Same thing.
I don't know, man. I think they're down there for sure. But it's, like, one of those things where... If you told humans aliens were here, what would they do?
They would panic.
I feel like nowadays, like, it would be crazy for like a day, and then people would forget about it the next day, unless you kept talking about it, or like people would want to interview it or get a shot of it.
Yeah,
it'd be a great tourist attraction. But if you made an alien public, it would probably like freak out, and then it would attract its gang to come get it, and then we might have a problem. The homies would come in their spaceships.
Oh, that's the thing. Is like, yeah, we would ruin it.
We would definitely ruin it.
We would
Kill
ruin
it.
And then they'd get mad, and then the Big Bang happens again.
You know, they say Egyptians have seen aliens, or they had aliens help them like build the pyramids and stuff. Mm-hmm. Because the other thing is, humans' lifespan is whatever amount of years it is. But say you're from outer space, and your average lifespan for your species is 1,000 years. Mm-hmm. Maybe they were here. They stopped off here real quick during the Egyptian pyramid building time. Built some pyramids as like a fun craft. Or like that's their version of carving in the tree like we were here. It was
the hieroglyphics, you mean?
The whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Like just to say I was here. Like their signature is a pyramid. So some of them came by, built some pyramids, and then the people there saw them doing it. Like, oh, you want to learn how to do this thing? Cool. And they showed them how to do it real quick. And they're like, all right, we got to go.
And then they're out.
And they did, yeah. we're just like, man, those Egyptians are amazing, but we'll never know. And these aliens knew we never know. They're like, these guys only live for 80 years. Like, who cares?
Like, we can be here and be gone, and the next generations won't ever know.
Yeah.
I feel like they can't do that now, though. Not with the digital age.
I disagree, though.
They just, hacked into stuff?
No, because nothing is real anymore. It's so easy to make fake stuff.
That's true.
That, literally, if aliens came here and built a whole-ass pyramid, and somebody filmed it, or a bunch of people filmed it, it would go on the internet, and everybody would be like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Nobody would believe that.
I mean, besides, I would probably. Yeah.
But think of all the alien conspiracy things that are on the internet.
And I believe them.
All of them, though?
Not all of them.
But that's what I mean. It's hard to discern.
But, a ton of them. I definitely believe a handful of them. Depends on what source they're from, or whatever the case is.
That one that you were talking about is from NASA. That's kind of legit.
Yeah, but no, I'm not trying to put words in NASA's mouth. What I was telling you about how they feel like it's an intelligent object from another place, that was not from NASA.
Gotcha.
Which I wanted to find what that said. Oh, here it is. It was a Harvard professor.
He's the head of Harvard University's astronomy department. He drew widespread criticism and mockery for his paper suggesting the mysterious interstellar object called Mao could be an alien spacecraft.
Biggity bam. But what if they literally went to his house and were like, hey, we're just here. This is our spaceship. Let everybody know we're cool. And then he wrote a whole paper about it, and everybody was like, you're a joke.
But that's what I mean. That's scary because, people just don't believe you. That could definitely happen. But who's going to believe? Would you believe it? It depends who it's come from, right? Would you believe it from me? If, an alien knocked on my door and he was like, hey, yo, I'm going to be here for a little bit. You could talk about it to people you trust, but that's about it. I don't want to make a big deal out of this. I'm trying to figure shit.
Unzipped himself.
While I'm here, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, yo, Tony, this is so crazy. But, oh, who's your friend? I'm like, this guy's an alien. You're like, okay. I'm like, no, right. For real.
If he looked like an alien.
No, he looked human.
No. I'd be like, this is a crazy hobo that you found.
No.
Yeah, I would definitely not believe it.
So they need to look different? What if he looked like a human but then unzipped his chest like you said?
Yeah, and then the spider arms came out. I'd be like, unzip it. Because that is a thing, too. What if aliens do look exactly like us? And, there's people, we could say people are the only, intelligent beings in the universe.
I mean, that's being naive, though.
But no, I'm saying, they always look like people.
Okay.
So there's, say, another planet that's similar to Earth. Or it could be a totally different environment, but, just the way that they're made on the outside is still, looks like a person. But they breathe water or something like that. Or they breathe, some noxious gas that would kill us, but if we were from that planet, we could breathe. They have to wear, a gas mask because they can't breathe oxygen. But, all aliens look like people.
Okay, I get that. But I think that aliens, energy is what takes people or aliens through. So I feel like we could just be energy in this, carcass of a body. Kind of like in Venom, how, they're just this, energy or whatever, but they take on the form of whatever they're at, And that's what I feel like maybe they do, too. It's it's an alien soul, and then they just go into whatever. Like
Bumblebee in Transformers. When he wanted to be a new Camaro, he just did.
Are they supposed to be aliens?
The Transformers? 100%.
Right. Sorry, I just wanted to clarify.
It's the same thing as everything. All these things, their planet dies, and they come to Earth because their planet died. That's a cool concept because that would also go along with the whole what happens when you die thing.
Everything's tying together. Else. It's wild. And we did not plan this, y'all. Okay? So go ahead and watch all those other episodes because all this stuff ties in.
If you found an alien and the alien wanted you to like E.T., I want to just live with you, you got to keep me a secret though, would you be down for that?
Keep them a secret?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what if the alien was being chased by the CIA or something? And then your life had to be a crazy adventure. That revolved around keeping this alien safe.
Kind of living out some sort of spy stuff. I am 100% down. Are you kidding?
It would only be dope to me if the alien had powers.
Oh, and we were that was my homie. That was my road dog. We were going through life and just what about that?
If they were we're gonna colonize Mars, and we want some people to go. Like, who's gonna volunteer to go? This is a one-way trip to Mars.
Like, I volunteer as tribute.
Or to even better, we're gonna build a spaceship and just send it out in outer space, like Star Trek style, just to permanently explore new worlds.
How bad is the motion sickness?
You don't have motion sickness.
But I'm down.
So you would just leave Earth permanently. Like, you're never coming back here again. You're gonna live on this spaceship.
Does it
till you
just have
die.
to be me? Can I take like my friends and my family?
No.
I can't take anybody? I'm not going.
The opportunity of a lifetime to go out into outer space.
With by myself? Without
No, not by yourself. There's gonna be other people.
But no one I know? No.
Who in your family do you think would be like, yeah, let's go into outer space permanently?
I mean, probably nobody.
So it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
I just feel like that would be the
What about my dog? Can I take my dog?
Yeah.
Okay, I might go then.
I just feel like that would be so dope to be like, what did you do with your life?
I went
into space,
to
fam.
space. You
What?
won't be able to tell anyone. No one will know you went to space.
The other people that are in space with you will.
But that's it. I mean, like, not.
Well,
the
what if
people-
you could? I guess you would have to. It would be dope if you could communicate with people, like video chat with your.
FaceTime from space?
Yeah, you probably could do it for a little while because time is different. So, like, say you went out to Pluto, and the speed you would have to go to do it, and then like when you came back, everybody you knew would be dead. So like all that wouldn't even matter anyway. The bottom line is, people are aliens, and Earth belongs to dinosaurs.
The Angel and Tony show took a real weird turn here.
Angel, I got a secret.
Oh, gosh.
Anyways, do you guys think aliens exist?
Yes or no?
Would you go to outer space to go find aliens?
By yourself. You can't. You gotta give them the roles.
Would you go out into outer space with people you don't know who also agree to go into outer space? You can't bring any friends or family,
And you can't come back.
and you can't come back. Would you do it? Let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe. Come back and see us next week. We're going to talk about some other shit.
Bye.